it's Manda. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be setting up my Erin Condren Catchall Go With Me Everywhere planner. It is using a focus planner, the teacher focus planner, a companion notebook. This is the one with the habits and all the, there's little bits. I started taking the corners off because I think it makes it look a little prettier. It's for aesthetic. And a focus planner. And I'm also using, I'm going to be putting them on Happy Planner. I've been reading Harry Potter for Christmas. And this is the, which one is this? This is the Flora and Fauna's horizontal layout. I'm going to be using this cover and these dividers because the focus planner and this one doesn't really have, it has dividers, but it doesn't have like a pretty dividers. I'm also going to be putting them on, I think these are chai or something like pumpkin spice or something. I think they're labeled as chai metal discs. They're really pretty. That would go perfect with this planner. I also have some stencils and I have the like deluxe snap-in covers. I'm not sure which color. I'm thinking it's going to be the black because I like to be able to have like a pocket to slide stuff in. So yeah, we're gonna, you know what I forgot? I forgot to get my my hole punch for my Happy Planner. I'll be right back. All right, I had to go unearth her and it just started raining. So if you can hear that, enjoy the ambience. It's very rainy in Oregon. So it's not like crazy rain like in the South where it's like buckets and buckets. It's kind of like a constant, not constant, but like light rain, but like all day, every day. So we're gonna start with taking this cover off and using this as a base, I think. Come on. There we go. Use this one. I literally bought this planner for the dividers and the cover. I like to put the deluxe cover on these planners just to protect the cover as well as have those pockets. I like to sometimes be able to like stick stuff in them. All right, so we've done this. Oh yes, that's perfect, beautiful. Okay, so do I want to go ahead and put this on first? I think I'm gonna put these on too. Oh yeah, these would look, this looks much better than with the grayish color. It's like grayish taupe. I think it's called smoke. If it was actually gray, I think it would work, but because it's not actually gray, I don't think it's gonna work. Good thing I have like 3 of these. Because I bought one on like at the store that was like 50% off. I was like, heck yeah. These ones are super expensive. All right, so there we have the base down. We're gonna put these in my jar of things when I find the jar. A lot of my planner stuff has not been unpacked because I don't have any place to put it. So we're gonna start with next putting the base in. I think I'm going to do, let's just put front matter and we'll see what pieces I end up using and what ones I don't. I think I'll end up trimming these down. So that I can think I want that. I think I just want the dividers. I have no need for the currently, because I don't use it currently, and it's not like it's like matchy, so they're so pretty. So we're just gonna start taking them out. Then I'm going to uncoil and coil all of my Erin Condren. This one's my favorite. It's so pretty. So now that we're done with that, we can throw that to the side on the floor. Put these in. I really like these, like autumnal colors are my color scheme, my favorite colors. So I like deep, rich tones. So I think that's why this one and like the Woodland Charm really spoke to me this year for the Happy Planner. And then like if they would have had this version, not really this version, but like something like this in like all the layouts, I definitely would have taken it. All right, so there's the base. We have that down. So we're gonna start with the great uncoiling. I am also going to corner the corners or round the corners with my round thing. I just got this off of Amazon. I'm going to be using the R10 millimeter. I've already started some of these off camera, but I wanted to show you like these come like straight edges, and this is what it would look like curled. So I'm like, well, let's do, if we're going to go for it, we're going to go for it. So this coil is really thick compared to this coil. Like, look at the difference in the coil thickness. So we're gonna start with this one. And just straighten it out. Just enough to like be able to. I do at the end of the year, when I do have a coil planner like this, I save the coil, and then when I'm going to do go for storage, I do put it back on the rings. For this particular one, since it's going to be part of my, and then you just pull this one out, and then you just start uncoiling it, which is probably the same way they coiled it in the factory. If like Erin Condren, do they do like, I don't know. Like I prefer, I don't think I did this as well. Okay, there we go. It's always kind of hard to get it started. Let me do it this way. I think it's the thickness of this coil and how small it is. Usually once you get it started, it does okay. I think I might need to make some adjustments to the coil. It's just much thicker than the other coils that I'm used to using. I'm pretty sure I could have bought this in an agenda, and the agenda, I don't think this one comes with it, but you know, like in the binder, do they sell the inserts by themselves anymore? I'm not sure. But the reason why I didn't do that is I like to recoil it at the end of the year, stick it on my shelf, and the binder, like if you've had a binder and you've put a binder on the shelf for a very long time, because there's so few holes and there's so much pressure of the pages on those holes binding it, I've had pages rip out and all that stuff, and so I find this much neater and more conformed. So I will be back when I'm done with this. All right, so I got the coil off. Much more difficult than usual. because I think it's just because this coil is much thicker and it's much smaller, like ring size, so it's a little bit harder to get off. So that's been done. So we're gonna put this one to the side, and we're gonna do the same thing with this one. So this one's the one I'm used to doing. This one will hopefully go much faster if I can get the coil to uncoil properly. All right, pull that one out a little bit. Usually it's not this difficult. I think this cover, because it's also a little bit more difficult because these have covers on them. Usually I can take the cover off, but because these are like permanent covers, I think that's also causing a problem because of the stiffness. But yeah, I'm going to finish this one, and then I will be rounding the corners on all these, and then I will be back to put it all together. See you in probably an hour, at least for me, a couple seconds for you. Okay, so I finally got this freaking coil off. It took me 10 minutes. It usually takes me like 5 minutes to get them off, and it's 100% these covers. Some of them have the removable ones. This is not a removable one. What you can do is like cut through them and you can pull them off. I would suggest doing that because that was a pain in the ass. It's usually not that difficult to do because I usually do it without the cover on, and this was just constantly getting hung up on the thickness, I think, and the sort of like faux leather texture that's on here. And same thing with this one. I think that's definitely the problem. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I wanted to, before I go off screen again, show you how I punch these with the hole punch. So what I do is I center it between the two T, like the H here, where it says the Happy Planner, and the, if I do it here, no. So that this end lines up with the end of the H here, and this lines up with the T here in sheets. So what it does is it'll punch between these holes here. So it's like 2 on each side. I'm just gonna do the first one to show you. So that was the things not popping correctly. So there you have it. It punches there. It punches pretty much every 3 holes in there. And then we can just put it in the planner. So I like to punch, you can punch like 3 or 4, I think 3 pages. It says 3 pages, but I try to do like 2 or 3 at a time. And this just fits in there. So I'm going to corner and I'm going to punch, and I will be back. All right, we are back to it. I'm going to be picking up these little regular weird shaped triangle things for ages. It's like confetti. Okay, so we're going to get to the fun part now and actually put the stuff in our planner. So I rounded all the corners that I'm going to round for what I have. So we've got the base here. So we're gonna start with putting monthly in. I don't think I'm gonna need any of this front matter. Communication log, year plan. I might keep this year plan. Right? So we have this. This might be useful. Where are my scissors? I need some scissors, because I'm not going to use the graph paper section. This is a teacher planner, and it has like stuff for like student information and like how, like drawing seating charts and all kinds of stuff. I don't need this page, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Cut this part off. Throw that away. If I decide to use this, there it is. And this is where I'll probably be cutting down the headers, probably like a 1/4 inch on each side, so a 1/2 inch total. So here we go, January. So since we're not using these bits, do we want to use the holidays? I think I'm going to put the holiday pages in, because that might be useful as well, because sometimes it lists holidays that aren't in there. So we'll put this pages in here. If I don't need them, I don't need them. They're there. Okay, so we don't need this page. Now we're getting into the territory where I need to use some of this. So let's start the first month. There's that. Okay, so I don't need this part, but I want this part. So I'm wondering if I should put it here and give up this page. Have this. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, here we go. Take the last page, that's line page, put it here, back to the back there. That way I don't lose this page. And I don't lose that page. I think that will work. And then we have, and then it leads into, so this is like all the, and then we have in here the monthly, and then that leads into the dailies. Well, not the dailies, the weeklies. Right? Is that gonna work? I think that's gonna work. Or do I wanna put it back here? Ooh, no, okay. This is where like we try to figure out how to work this stuff. Okay. So that it bleeds a little bit better. There and there. There. Okay, let's do this one this way. This is one of the great things about doing this in discs is this, if this doesn't work, we can always move it around the next month. All right. Because here's the thing. There's February. Then we take this one. In February, this will be first page, second page. Try it this way in this one. And then we'll have it wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Because I got an extra page if I don't use this because it's there. Let's look at March, May. Okay. It's gonna be the fun part of trying to figure all this stuff out. This one, this one, this one. There. That way we're not like losing a lined page. Wahaha. Okay. That's gonna be some fun figuring out. Okay. In January. Okay, so February. Moved on to February. So we started with that and then that. We're gonna do this one different. Then that leads into that. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna leave that last page there. Then we're gonna do the monthly, up to the monthly. Take that one's monthly, put it here. We're gonna have some extra thick pages, but that's okay. Well, great thing about also putting it on discs and then that and that, I can move these pages to where I need them in the week. Like if I need to pull like this page or this page, or if I want to pull this page. I think I like the way I did the January one better, where it's in the front. So let's set up the rest of the planner like that. All right, so we're at the last page. Woo! Yay! Last one. See, I had to, I missed a couple, like punching a couple, doing the corners on a couple pages, so we fixed that. I am probably going to, oh good, that's blank on the back, perfect. Oh, does this have 13 months in it? Interesting. Okay. Anyway, I think it has 13 months in it, unless I missed a month. We'll go back and see. We'll see. We're just gonna put this one in the back. Then so this also comes with a checklist part. I'm not gonna use that. It comes with a little folder, so we're gonna go ahead and put the folder back here. And we're gonna put this back here just in case. I'm gonna save these stickers for my monthly. So yeah, she be thick. She be not wanting to close. Oh yeah, there's way too much on here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take the second half of the year off, because there's essentially 2 full planners on here. In fact, I probably only need probably 3 months at a time. So like the previous month, this month, and the next month. But we shall see. I might end up putting my other planners in here and just do a whole Franken planner situation in one Franken planner. We'll see how that is going to happen. We're gonna go ahead and, since this is extra, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this with other Franken planner stuff. Let's see if it closes now. There we go. Much better, much better. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is fun. So love this cover. It's so pretty. And then we have our front pages. I'm gonna probably cut down these pages. I need to either find, I don't know if I packed it or I got rid of it, my guillotine cutter, or I'm gonna take these to work because we have a guillotine cutter there and cut these off. So we have the Happy Planner front matter up into the January, and then we have some of the front matter here, the year at a glance. The grid page, I'm probably gonna glue these together. Got the holidays, which I don't really need the 2003. Ooh, so I don't need this one. So we're good there. So we can get rid of that. And just get rid of that altogether. So that reduces a page. And then we have the holidays. Holidays, perfect. So into January, I think if I take like a 1/4 inch off of each side, it'll be perfect. They stick out a little bit farther, but that's okay. And then I have it set up so that we have the notes page, like the dashboard pages first. So these are gonna be glued together. So it's gonna go here, 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 note page. Kind of wondering, I'm gonna pull this note page out. And put it in the back. Because I don't know if I'm gonna need all these note pages. So, but that's how that's going to roll. And I have it set up back the other way in February to try it that way, where it's all in the back. So yeah, I'm super excited. So pretty. I love like the little foxes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this long ass me putting this thing together. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.